Hi students, welcome back. Uh, I've seen your files with regard to how you have made your previous exercise. Some people have tried creating the sofa in the right way, and some people the sofa needs some work. So today's class we'll see how to create each and every elements individually and combine it as single element for the sofa. Okay, so before I go to it, so this is the kind of product we are looking at. So for which in today's class I'll be dealing with how to create the base element, the sofa as such. So in the next class we'll be seeing about how to create the pillows. Okay, so both the things together will combine making a sofa together. So we'll see. So we'll start off with some understanding of your basic tools along with completing the foundation for this element. Okay, so I'm starting my Maya here. So I'm keeping, okay. So first we'll deal with some new tools which will help us to create objects in a very easier way than before. So first one, what we are gonna do is I'm gonna create a polygon here. Okay. So next what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna add some segments. Okay, polycube. Normally this is what we would have done. So width would be 2. Okay, height is 0.25, so depth would be 2. So this is the I'm planning to make a chair right now. Okay, so the reason why I'm planning to make a chair here is in last class when we started modeling, we created chair using lot of different elements, right? For example, we created the place where we sit separately, and we created 4 different legs for the chairs and so on and so forth. Okay, so today what I'm planning to do here is I'm going to sculpt all the elements from this object itself. Okay, so as a modeler it's our responsibility to see to it all the objects remain as a single entity. Okay, not as different multiple objects. It will complicate our scene, and it is also not a professional way of doing modeling. Okay, so what I need here is I need 4 legs at the bottom. Okay, so I'm gonna divide this cube inside into various kind of elements. So I'll increase the subdivision width. So do I need subdivisions? Yes. Okay, so I'm dividing here as 3. So subdivision height is this one. I don't need subdivision height. Subdivision depth as 3. Okay, so I've equally divided into 3 by 3. Okay, so I'm going to F6, which is my F7, vertex, right leg, vertex. Okay, this is my vertex mode. So what I will do is I'll go to my top view. Okay, so spacebar, you can select whichever view I want. So I'm going to my top view. I'm just going to press F. So my top view, I can see the whole cube as such. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is select these edges, then going to press R. R is the shortcut key for scale. So I'm going to scale the vertex on both sides. Okay, so uniformly my vertex is going to the sides. Okay, the same way I'm going to select these 2 edges, I'm going to scale it, so uniformly it's going to go to one side. Okay, so once this is done, I'm going to again press spacebar, come and see in my perspective how my object F8 is my object mode. So now I can see, yeah, I have uniformly moved my vertex to the edges so I can get 4 kind of points. So again, okay, wedge, face mode, select this, press shift, select this corner, select this corner. Okay, at any given point of time, see to it you don't select like this, because when you're selecting the bottommost part, the topmost part also gets selected like this. So never do that. Always see to it you click it. Press first click, press shift, click, click, and click. Okay. So also rotate and see whether some other areas are selected or not. If it's not selected, then it's good. Okay. So we are going to learn the most important tool for modeling, which is called as, so I'm first going to keep it at modeling, mesh. Okay, edit mesh. This mesh tools. Oh my god. It was here. Okay, extrude. This is the shortcut. So just press extrude. So it's gonna extrude keeping this as the center, which we don't want it. So just press this button so that extrudes from the center. Okay. So go to your perspective, pull the arrow down, you get 4 legs. So simple. Okay. Same way, you can select this, press shift, select this. So now what you need to do, if you want to again do the extrude, you don't need to press Ctrl E, you just need to do uh, repeat poly extrude. Okay. So what Maya does is, whatever the previous command you have already applied, Maya tries to apply the same thing again and again. So if you want to redo extrude, just press G, press it in center, drag it on top, see how it is coming. Okay. So if you move it a little bit backward, your chair is ready. Okay. Just press F8. This is your object. Okay. Same. This concept also applies same for your table also. So what I'll do is I'll quickly try to create a table for you and show it to you. So the width can be something around 2.5 or 3. Fine. Height would be 0.25. The thickness, depth would be around 5 or 6. I've mostly worked with feet, so I know the dimension of the objects. That's the reason I'm able to key in approximate values of the table and the chair. So the more you work on, the more you can understand. So a normal chair width would be 2 feet by 2 feet. Okay. So even if you're sitting in your classroom, if you measure your chair, normally it's 2 feet in width and 2 feet in depth. Okay. So the space occupied by a chair is 2 feet by 2 feet. So the table width can be around 2.5. Okay, depth can be 6. I'm just telling. So it's a 2-seater kind of chair. Okay. So if you want more number of segments, what you can do is go to the width segments. Okay. So I don't need. So now I'm gonna give 5. I'll tell you the reason why. So now I'm gonna go to my vertex mode. Okay. Again, going to my top view. Okay. Yeah. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to select this one, this edges. So press R, I'm going to create a border uniformly so that the legs are present are created after this border. Okay, I'm creating a uniform kind of border here. Okay, so this is my idea. So let me see how it works. Okay, same way here. Okay, fine. Okay, so what happens here is I'm going to extrude only from here, this point. So I'll show you in my perspective. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to select my face mode 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so now if you press G, it's going to be a repeat polycube. Okay, so what Maya will try to do here is I'm just going to press G, it will create a cube, which I don't want. So always remember face 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so edit mesh, extrude. So select it from the center, drag it down. Okay, I've dragged it a lot. So you can also go to your side view and see to how much length you want. Okay, okay, just or drag it more so that your chair can come down and it's proper placed. Okay, slightly move it back. Okay, so now the difference. So for the chair, what I've done here is I've kept my face to the edge, but for the table, see how I've kept my polygons. I've kept a border on all four sides equally. Okay, then I have extruded from the center. Normally, when you see below your table, this is how your table might look. Okay, so the plywood or the material of wood or metal, whatever it is, it will be placed on top of these four legs, and you will be having some gap, okay, which is protruding away from the legs. Okay, so whenever you get any kind of object for modeling, so observe all these kind of details from where the element is starting or how much is the curvature. Okay, for example, normally we won't have this kind of very slanting kind of chair. It will be somewhat slightly curved. If you want a curved chair, what you can do is you can add some amount of edge loops and move it slightly so that you get a curvy kind of shape. Okay, which is also possible. Okay, hope you understand what I'm doing here, and the reason why my edge loop for this one is totally different from my edge loop for this one. Okay, so uh, when you're modeling your object, see to it you first analyze how you're gonna plan your model and apply your edge loops accordingly so that later you don't need to work more. Okay, so if you're not planning, uh, your work would be like clumsy, which won't look good. Okay, so the more you practice with lot of models, you can take even modeling simple elements which you see in your day-to-day life with regard to modeling here, and try to create as much models as possible using these kind of tools. Okay, so first try creating a table and chair using single object. So once you people have done this, uh, so the next one what we need to plan for is creating this sofa's base first of all. Okay, so it's a similar kind of concept, but we'll see like how it goes on. Okay, so I'll just show you quickly how should be made. It's gonna be faster kind of run up. I'm gonna minimize this. Okay, so I'm not gonna save this. So file, new scene, or what I can do normally, options, always on top. Okay, so when I this is ACDC, this is the image viewing software. So when I click tools, options, always on top. So irrespective of whatever software I use, this one always remains on top as a reference. So it will be easy for me to like keep my images for reference, but still work with Maya. Okay. So normally when you're having any kind of image viewer, this option is not possible. That's the reason I'm using ACDC. So if you can download and use it, it will maximize your productivity. Okay. So normally I use this. So first thing what I'll do is file new. I'll create the base. So I need the polycube. So the width would be something around 3 feet. Okay, 3 feet is fine. No, 3.5 or 4. Okay, 2 feet for sitting. Okay, see it's whether it's 4. 4 is fine. So the depth would be something around 5 feet. Nope. So depth would be 6. So this is a bigger sofa. So 3 feet for this one, 3 feet for the next person is going to be 6, and 1 feet here, 1 feet here. So I need 8 feet. Okay, getting it? Yeah. So I've equally divided it. So I need next one is your subdivisions. Okay, so this is the base for me. This is my base. So if you're not satisfied with it, it can be 0.75, slightly thinner. Yeah, this base. I have just got this base here. Okay, I need to build the side walls and the back wall. Okay, that is my requirement for today. So first I'll create this back wall and side wall. I'll show it to you how it works. So you people can practice both the table, chair, and creating this foundation first of all. Then we'll go about detailing later. Okay. So this is one. So first going to the polycube. I want one break here so that I can create this shape. So the other break here. Okay, just because it's coming to the side, I don't need to worry about it. I don't need okay, same way I need something coming from the back also, the extrude, so that it supports the back. So I need just one to the back. Yeah, subdivision height. Again, I'm just doing a trial and error, guys. I have not practiced anything. I'm just working like it's like a test for me. So if I am doing something wrong, please bear with me. I'm not an expert. I'm still a learner. I'm gonna try how it works. Okay, so this is gonna be my basic kind of rig. So right click, vertex. So now what I'm gonna do here is my plan is to move both the vertex to the sides. Okay, so I don't have any kind of extrude coming from the center. It's going to be a plain flat surface, so I am not worried about it. Just selecting this, just rotate and see whether some other things are selected. No, nothing is selected. Just press R, move to your corners. Okay, yeah, it's done. Okay, the thickness, I think it's fine. Yeah, so the same way, this side, this one you don't need to scale, just move it to the back. So this thickness and this thickness, everything should be the same, so that the sofa looks of uniform thickness. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, perfect. My object is ready. So now what do you need to do? So we need to extrude. So the first level of extrude should come from here to here. Okay, I'll maximize this photograph and show you. So sorry for zooming in fast. So what happens here is, so when I'm extruding, my polygon needs to come from here to here in a straight way. After which my polygon tapers, okay, to one side. Okay, so this is what I need to do, but this area always remains straight. Okay, same way here. Okay, it also, this should also be the same way how the back should also reflect. Okay, so uniformly there should be a bend after this height. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to extract my object from here to here, stop it. So I'm going to give a second extrude from here to here. Okay, so this is my idea. We'll see how it works, whether it works fine or not. Okay, this can be somewhere to the side. Yeah, so now what I need to do is select my face 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now I need to go to edit mesh, extrude, press the center, start extruding, see some height. Yeah, once this is fine, okay, you can bring it down. Okay, I think it's fine. Okay, so this is the area from here to here. So next thing, I need to repeat my extrude again. So the shortcut is G. Press this again. So again, bring it up. Okay. So nope. Um, okay, there is something interesting you need to understand. So until here, this one, this one, this one, this one should always act independent of the back. Okay, so I'm extruding this one separately, slightly taller than this one. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to my front view. Okay, so this is my front. I'm gonna go to my vertex. So what I'm gonna do, select this top area, just press R, scale it to the corner. Hope you're getting it. Okay, so let us not worry about the smooth right now. What I am trying to do is, I'm trying to get a basic shape for my sofa here. So now the same way, this one needs to be extruded separately. Okay, so again press G, select this one. So this view needs to be in the perfect place. Okay, yeah, so done. Problem here, you have the problem with the vertex, which is not a problem. Okay, this is fine. So see whether it works out. Just gonna try vertex. Just press R. Oh, I did the inverse. So I need to work on this one first. Okay, sorry. Okay, press R, scale it, bring it down. Okay, now it's fine. So we only need to work on the front view. So the front view would be again scaled. So this will come to the top. Okay, finally got it. Yeah, okay. Hope you got the shape, the bend here. Okay, if this bend, okay. So this is the amount of work we are trying to do. So F8, your base for your sofa is ready. Okay. So when you, I'm gonna duplicate this, press Ctrl D, plus W, gonna move it here. So always save your work. I'm not saving it. File save scene as desktop. It can be like sofa underscore base. Okay. So which can be your base mesh. Okay. So this is your base kind of framework with which you can build on the details. So which can be saved as sofa. Okay, detail underscore 01. Okay, so you are giving starting to work on your detailing. So under any circumstance, if your Maya crashes, there are chances sometimes you will not be able to open your Maya file. So it's better you always save increments. For example, first I can apply your smooth. Okay, press 1, 2. See how Maya breaks your model. It is not looking nice. So what you can do is apply edge loops now. Okay, so I want smooth bending here. So what I will do, edit mesh, insert edge loop tool. Okay, okay. So I want rounded edges to my corners here. So I'm gonna give rounded edges to my sides. Okay, same way here. So it should be uniformly applied so that looks beautiful and not weird. Okay. So edge loop needs to be applied for all 6 sides. Hope you people remember what we have done in your previous classes. So if The reason why I'm applying edge loop on a reference here is if my edge loop is wrong, I can again go to my base mesh and start model applying your loops again. Okay, so that is the reason I'm working like this. So keep practicing. It saves your work, gives you more amount of smooth. Same way here. So I've applied smooth, I think, on all sides. Okay, so just checking on all sides, guys, whether my edge loops are proper. So the more you work with your edge loops, you'll understand whether it's working fine or not. Select here, I'll show you the difference. Press 1, it's fine. Press 2, it's bad. See how weird. Same way, press 2. Okay. See my edge loop. Can you see? My object looks smooth. But I have not applied edge loop here, so it's looking bad. Okay. Hope you can see it here. This corner I have left it. So again, I'm applying edge loop. I think it should be fine. Yeah, everyone makes mistakes, so excuse me. Yeah, my mesh is fine now. Okay, yes, somewhat near but not absolute, but looks okay. So this is my, so it's always good to have your base model and then start working on your details. Anything wrong, you can go back, still start from here, from the scratch. Okay, not start from again from the base of creating a polygons and subdividing all those kind of stuff. So if this is your base model, we can start building our accessories separately. So next one, what you need to do is work on your legs. So if you want to create legs, you can put some insert split polygon, or you can keep the legs separately also. If the leg is separate, it's easy to give the texture or the color, and it will also be easy to apply the UVs. Then it will also reduce your what to say, your texturing kind of work. So it's always better to create these objects separately. Okay, so if it's a single object, this is gonna work. Or you can, if you are very lazy to work in a single object, what you can do here is take a polygon, scale it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, edit mesh, insert sorry, extrude, not from here. Okay, sorry, object is gone. Press R, scale it. Okay, face. Okay, edit mesh, extrude, press enter, extrude, press G, extrude. Okay, so right click, vertex, make this smaller. Okay, F8 object. I'm showing various ways by which you can minimize your model. Okay, same way, rotate. This will be 90, mine is 90. Okay, sorry, 180. Done. Okay, then have my base. R scale it. I'm just showing you various possibilities what can be done. So if you are a person working like this can also be done, but the thing is it won't be challenging. Like how you create models using a single element. This gives you the complexity and the challenge to think creating objects from a single one. This one is like so damn easy. Okay, so what I will do, I just duplicate it, scale it, bring it here. Okay, so go to the face, click here. So mesh tool, extrude. Okay, so then press G, extrude. Go to the vertex, go the things. Press R, scale it to the corners. Okay. I'm gonna deselect it, move this one near so that your object is fine. So I can scale this one. This is going back. So this will also go back, get fixed. Okay. So same kind of output, guys, but the quality would be different. Okay, this will be single element. So when you are doing any kind of models for games, we normally use these kind of models, or still more very simpler kind of these kind of models. Okay, so if it's for games, we work like this. Okay, so if it's for the basic construction, it's going to be like this. If it's for high quality architectural kind of pre-visualization, it's going to be like this. So it's upon the requirement of the industry and our client, and for the projects with which we are working on. Okay, so all the three things are okay, but this is a professional work, this is your startup, and this is for very primitive work. Okay, so when you played very olden kind of games, you can see lot of models created in such a way. You can see lot of no perfection there. Okay, so these are your primitive models which was used in previous days. Okay, so try creating and experimenting with extrude option today. So try creating your elements, and you can also try creating uh, things like your board and other kind of stuffs. So any doubts, please feel free to like ping me. I'm there to help you out, guys. So in the next class, we'll start off with detailing the cushions, how to get that smooth kind of effect. Okay, so I will save this as okay detail 2. So next class, I'll start with detailing from 3. Okay, so experiment, guys. Have a great day. Thank you.